Hello friends, this is Richa Sharma. Welcome to my channel Let's Study with Richa. Today we will discuss types of guidance. So this is topic of guidance and counseling. So let's start on this. We will not waste the time. First is educational guidance. Educational guidance is a process concerned with bringing about a favorable setting for the individual education and includes the assistance. Means educational guidance is a guidance which is given regarding to the field of education, which type of problems students can face in their educational time, like the choice of subjects, which subject they should choose so that they will make career. Okay. Use of libraries means how when you are in the library, then how can you make the best utilization of library books, which type of books you should study, how you should study. These are all types of questions. Laboratories, workshop, development of effective study habits, that how you should make your habits so that you can make the best effective use of your habits. Evaluation techniques, that how will you know you have learned well or not, or how will you evaluate your work that it will be useful or not. Adjustment of school life with other activities, because in school life there are so many subjects you have to study, you have to prepare them, and you also want to do other activities like play games, cycling, etc. So how will you make adjustment in both in school life and in other activities? Okay, so this is the educational guidance. In next, vocational guidance. Vocational guidance means how will you choose a particular vocation, profession from the many choices, right? Which profession you should choose, how will you choose, and after, how will you get a job? After getting job, how will you make adjustment in the in that particular corporate environment? Okay, this is a vocational guidance. Now we will see how we will write this topic. It is a help rendered in meeting the problem relating to the choice of vocation, entering the job, and achieving adjustment to it. Okay, these are the main 3 points in vocational guidance. If you have time in the paper, just write explanation in 2 to 3 lines of these all points, because I know you all can write these 3 lines. I don't think so I should write all the lines here. You just write in your language according to the time of the paper. Okay, it also aims at helping individuals in the specific areas, like insistence of parents on a certain vocation. Sometimes parents insist to choose only a certain vocation only, that you have to go in MBA line only, you have to go in doctor line only. So how will you compel your parents that you don't want to go in that line, I want to choose other vocation? Inability to choose proper vocation, unwise choice of vocation, unfitness of work, uncertainty in choosing the best preparation for vocation, lack of time and money to prepare self for vocation, lack of opportunities in the chosen vocation, difficulty in looking a job, difficulty in adjusting to the conditions of the job. These all are the points or problems that every student feels when they are in the school and they have future plannings regarding the vocation. So they need vocational guidance. So this is another type of guidance. Poor public relations. Some students are not good to make a good friend, more friends. So they are poor in public relations. They are very reserved type. Okay. Next is personal guidance. Personal guidance means it works for the individual adjustment to his social and emotional problems. How will they make adjustment in the social environment, in the social gatherings? Jones has put the following aims of personal guidance: to help the individual gradually to develop his life goals that are socially desirable and individually satisfying. Means one individual person, how they should react so that they will adjust in the social environment and individually satisfying. They will not break down their own rules. Okay. Next is to help him to plan his life so that these goals may be attained. Planning is must, and personal guidance is needed to how will they plan them for themselves. Okay. To help him grow consistently in ability to adjust himself creatively to his developing life goals. Means how will they grow? By developing their life goals, and they will do new things creatively. To help the individual to grow consistently in ability to live with others so effectively that he may promote their development and his own worthy purposes. Means if they are in the job, then they will do promotions, they will get promotion also, and their own purposes also. They want guidance to make a balance in both the situations. in the progression also and in their own purposes also. To help him grow in self-directive ability, how will they direct themselves whenever they are in any field, in any time, whenever they have to take any decision, then how will they give direction to themselves, because guide will not be all the time with them. So then guidance is given to make them able, how will they choose the correct option, how will they take the direct decision whenever they are required. Thus the goal of personal guidance is self-directive and self-realization. Group guidance is any group enterprise in which primary purpose is to help each individual in the group to solve his problems and make adjustment. Listen, in group guidance, many persons are there in the group. So guidance is given regarding a common topic. One main thing is in group guidance, topic is very common, which all the students face, in which all the students face problems. Okay. Secondly, in group guidance, this is the ability of the guider. How will they interact with all the peoples? Like they can give face impressions to almost to all students. Okay. Guidance service includes all forms of group guidance activities. There is a group interaction or face-to-face relationship in the homeroom, in the regular subject classes, assemblies, conference meetings. Okay, it is must, because it is very difficult to give the face impressions or face-to-face connection to all the students, but it is a ability of the guider that how they manage in the group guidance. Now, purpose of group guidance: to discuss problems common to the group and to develop awareness that problems are also shared by others. The students should share their problems with each other, not to the guider only, so that they can take the solutions very timely. To enable each individual to understand how others have met and solved the same problems, then confront him. To broaden the horizons of peoples with references to occupations available to them, they should try different occupations whenever they are getting the opportunity or whenever they need. Okay, they should not focus on the only one vocation. Okay, they should broaden their horizons. Next is group services are the only effective means whereby guidance for every individual can be assured, to provide opportunities to observe pupils at regular intervals, thus facilitating the use of a preventive problem-solving approach. Group guidance should be arranged after the proper time intervals. Okay, it should not be like a one time in a year or one time in a 6 months. Whenever they need, according to the demand and the need of the students. Enable pupils to study and learn from others. They encourage pupils to become acquainted with their counselor. Scoring objective tests and for recording dependable data. Provide easy solutions of problems involving group opinion, and serve also as a means of integrating school subjects. If you are not having much time in the paper to write, then you can skip this slide only, but write other slides properly by giving the explanation also if you have time and if you have speed. Okay. Next is individual guidance. Individual guidance is a guidance which is given to an individual person, and it is not needed in a particular room. It can be given anywhere, anytime, whenever they need. Okay, any experienced person can also give it. There is no need of any training. Guidance in individual situations can mean a few minutes help given an individual informally. Okay, it can be given in a class, on the street, formally in a guidance clinic, a series of counseling activities covering a period of months or years, depending upon the individual's age, physical and mental health, interests and experience level. So these are the points by which this individual guidance can be given. I am explaining you again that if you have time, then write 2 lines only, because you have to write other types of guidance also. So you have to manage your answer in the sheets and according to the time. If you have not so much time, then just write the main heading, 2-3 lines about the particular type of guidance, and then write the points. Problems that are must. Okay. So thank you so much, students. Individual guidance can solve the problems of the individual, like ambition, falling grades, personality maladjustment, choice of a vocation, employment, physical and mental handicaps, limited means or excessive means, lack of interest in reading, lack of skill in handicrafts, carelessness, inability to go along with others, feeling boredom, choice of schools. Okay, these all are the problems that I think every individual can feel in their life. So these guidance can be given anytime, anywhere. So they does not need a particular room or any particular office. It can be given in a particular office, but it cannot be given also. Okay. So if you are having a 2 marks question, then just write all the firstly type of that guidance, and then after explain the type of guidance that is asked, and then after write all the points. Next is, okay students, this was the types of guidance topic. I hope you liked it. So if you like it, please like, comment and share it, and subscribe my channel if you have not subscribed yet. I also need your support, so please give your support and subscribe my channel. Thank you.